All right, so something we want to talk about as it relates to the direction the ball travels and being able to fix your misses. We hear all too often, right, when someone comes in and let's say you miss the ball to the right too much, and I ask someone, well, why do you miss to the right, or what's going on? And they'll list me like 10 different things they did. They lifted their head, they swayed, they didn't do something with their shoulder or whatever, like body parts. And then they never say anything about the club itself. So I think when you first go play, let's say you miss the ball to the right, forget about what your body does for a minute, and the first thing you should be thinking about is what the club itself did. If the ball went to the right, I'd like to assume solidness of contact. We can't do that, but let's assume you're hitting it in the middle of the face, okay? If the ball goes to the right, you need to do something to make the ball go more to the left. You need to do something with your club face, okay? Now, if a ball goes to the right, let's say the ball curves too far to the right, you need to do something to make the ball go more left, and I would start that process with club face itself. If I were to hit a ball and the club face was pointed to the left of my target at impact, okay, that ball is not going to go to the right. If I make a strike here and my club face at impact is pointed to the left, the ball is not going to the right. Regardless of if I swayed, lifted my head, did whatever with my shoulder, whatever. It's about the club itself. Because if you're wrong and you try and fix that body part thing, it has nothing to do with the ball going to the right, the ball's going to still go to the right, okay? Regardless of what you do, you need to fix the club face. So if I'm hitting to the right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a couple shots and I'm going to shut down my club face. Now, how would I do that? Well, you got to determine why your face is open. Could be grip, could be wrist conditions, could be form, or whatever. It depends on what it is. But I'm going to do something to shut my face down. That would probably start with making sure my grip is neutral-ish. I would look at wrist conditions and forearm rotation would be my first thing. But you can do whatever you want. Do some things and just get your club face super shut at impact and get the ball going to the left like that. You need to see something different, exaggerate enough to get it going there, and then you can find middle grounds with it. So what I would do to start that is I would put a stick, an alignment rod or something a couple feet in front of me to indicate my ball target line, and just stand up there and play with what I need to do to hit it left, and do it on the range first. What happens if I move the ball position? How about my aim? What if I strengthen my grip? What if I forearm roll more? There's no right or wrong, right? Like a lot of people come in and they don't like the idea of adding forearm roll because it's going to be handsy. Well, if your freaking ball's going to the right, then you need some of that, right? Drop whatever you think is right or wrong, put a stick in front of you, and just play around like it's your first time ever golfing with what you need to do to make the ball go to the left of it, and then come back to the middle. If it makes the ball go to the left, then it's correct by definition. It doesn't matter how you do it. So think club first, not body. Hit a different shot than your normal shot, and then come back and find middle grounds.